Some of you may or may not be aware, but I speak about Diablo 4 in 95% of my content. And I was thinking the other day, it's really hypocritical of me that I speak about the Diablo franchise, and yet I've not played this game, the OG of the Diablo franchise. A lot would argue the best Diablo game ever made. Well, yesterday, for the very first time, I played Diablo 2 Resurrected. We're going to take a look at my playthrough, my thoughts, opinions, and my reaction to playing this OG game for the very first time. I hope you'll stick around. See you on the other side. Diablo 2 Resurrected was a remaster of the original Diablo 2 back in 2000. And then in 2001, Blizzard did an expansion, the Lord of Destruction. And in September 23rd, 2021, they did a Diablo 2 Resurrected, which was a remaster. So they wanted to graphically enhance the look and feel of the original Diablo 2 from the year 2000. So this game is literally 23 years old. And I have to say, last night I streamed my first playthrough of this beautiful game, and it did not disappoint. I so understand now the nostalgia and the feeling that comes from the players that have played this game and why they claim that this is the best Diablo game ever created. I played all of Act 1 last night, and I have to say, it took me approximately 6 hours. Now, mind you, I like to play very slow, especially when I'm doing my first playthrough, because you only get one shot at your first playthrough. So I want to take everything in and enjoy as much as I can, because I know this only happens once. And it was 6 hours of gameplay that felt like 30 minutes. It was so enjoyable. Now, also, what helped was the fact that chat was very excited, like I was, about playing the game. I had a lot of people in my chat that have played this game when it was released and have thousands of hours in the game. So the nostalgic atmosphere on the stream was, you could feel it. And I was so excited to play this game, and man, did it deliver. It was, like I said, 6 hours of me doing I completed Act 1 last night. It felt like I only played 30 minutes. It just flew by. I was having so much fun. I have to say, the first 30-45 minutes was just, me acclimatizing to all the mechanics of the game, as far as the stash, little things like that, just understanding how to maneuver around the map and all this kind of stuff. But man, did it deliver. So let's give D2 some respect and talk about the impact it had in the gaming industry. D2 changed the action RPG genre forever. There was no more claustrophobic hallways. D2, it replaced it with huge open fields inspired by ancient Egypt and Central American civilizations. Rather than continual nighttime, Diablo 2 had daytime, nighttime. They even had a twilight jungle setting. D2 had a rich and varied palette. and brought the dark tone of its music and dialogue to life. Don't get me started on the music. If you were part of my live stream last night on my YouTube channel, I couldn't stop talking about how amazing the music tied with the look and feel of the game. It was so simple yet so effective. Like I literally I changed the audio settings prior to my stream. I lowered the volume settings on everything, including the music. Literally 45 minutes into the game, I went into my settings and I put the music at 100 because I wanted to hear it. It was that good. The music is unbelievable in this game. The dark, eerie music tied with the dark, eerie feel of the game. It just went hand in hand. It was unbelievable. Diablo 2 took a huge step forward for action RPGs. It introduced exploration as a game mechanic. Also, Diablo 2 didn't hold back. Diablo 2 doesn't hold your hand. There's no markers on your mini-map. It doesn't tell you where you need to go. It forces you to explore. Like this rogue-like world, drawing ears of hordes of monsters. Like it's the exploration. I can only imagine. You have to understand the time this game was released and how it changed the landscape for this genre. D2 also changed how monsters spawned in games. Traditionally, monsters only spawned in dungeons. Well, in Diablo 2, monsters would not only spawn in the dungeons, but also in the overworld. This was revolutionary. These guys changed so much about this genre. It's just incredible, just unbelievable. D2 also took the sprawling talent system of JRPGs and dumbed them down to something that was easy to understand, but also reward meticulous attention to detail. The talent trees of Diablo 2 heavily influenced WoW. From WoW, talent trees infiltrated almost every other genre of game. League of Legends, to mention one, just changed the landscape. You have a revolutionary game when universally every action RPG, has adopted your style of game. And that's what Diablo 2 did. And I have to say, what the hell took me so long to try this game out? Like, if you look, look at that idiot back there playing D2 Resurrected for the first time. I either have a serious, I'm in the zone look, or I'm trying to figure out, how does this work? But I would say 75% of the time, I have a grin from ear to ear. It was so enjoyable. And I'm so happy that a couple of my people in the community nudge, Sammy, we need you to play D2 Resurrected, man. You got to play D2. You haven't played D2. You should try it. You'll love it. Thank you. And thank God I made that decision the other day to play it. I had the time of my life last night. I'm so thankful I played this game. I'm going to be playing it all weekend. I have, like I mentioned on the stream last night, there's 17 days until we hear about Diablo 4 Season 2, and we'll see how that goes. But I have 17 days to play this gem of a game, revolutionary setting game, like industry standard setting game. This game, and I'm only in Act 1 and I'm talking like this, just mind-blowing experience. Probably one of the most memorable from last night is right here, when in-game chat told me to press G to revert the graphical settings back to the original game. And my reaction to it, as you can see, to be able to take away the upgraded visuals of Diablo 2 and revert it back to the settings that when the game was released. As you can see here, like, I was totally blown away to be able to experience that. Now you have to understand, I didn't play this game back then, and even after Resurrected was launched a couple of years ago. So to experience that like I did was one of the highlights last night for me, and totally, wow, what an experience. And again, I'm only in Act 1. So anyway, I just wanted to share my experience with Diablo 2 and basically tell anyone that will listen, if you have not played Diablo 2 and you're an action RPG person, you like that genre, please do yourself a favor and get your hands on a copy and play this revolutionary game. I assure you, you will enjoy it. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I would love to hear your comments. Have you played D2? Probably 95% of you have. Let me hear your thoughts. What were your favorite moments when you played this game? I would love to hear them. And if possible, if you could like, comment, and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. As always, everyone, thanks for watching. And if you got some time this weekend, drop by the stream and watch me play the rest of the acts in Diablo 2. As always, see you next time.